promise you will never be the same. You're my victim. You're my reason to live. You're my obsession. You make up my story. You're my reality. You're my obsession. You know my weakness and all the pain I've caused to you. And you love me even though I am a fool. You see my darkness, but I seek forgiveness when I come to you. I can't promise I won't break the rules. You're my victim. You're my reason to live. You're my obsession. You make up my story. You're my reality. You're my obsession. You're my victim. You're my reason to live. You're my obsession. You make up my story. You're my reality. You're my obsession. You're my victim. You're my victim. You're my victim. You're my obsession. You make up my story. You're my reality. You're my obsession.
Hello followers of Coach Seb Gagnon, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing bench. We're gonna be doing a pretty good session with close grip bench, dumbbell bench, and hopefully you guys have a great Saturday already. I am starting the stream again later than I'm supposed to be running it. I'm sorry, I was waiting for equipment and I worked on the stream this entire time, trying to fix bot commands, trying to improve the stream experience for you guys. And I finally managed to get some of the problems rectified. And it was a problem with the streaming software not refreshing its cache. I had to delete everything manually off the file system, start over. Something got corrupted there, And today we're working back in a working order, hopefully. So we've got my bar load app showing the right weight. We should be good. I'm finishing up my pre-workout. We're gonna try and finish this workout in under 3 hours so that I can go to the pub where my girlfriend works and pay her a little visit and have a beer. Because Monday we're going back on a tracking food because I'm not bulking enough. I'm not gaining weight fast enough. So I have to figure out what is going on. I'm thinking I'm eating more calories than I should be, but the scale seems to be not going up. So that's it. That's my Saturday for you. And now we're gonna start the bench. Hopefully you guys have a great Saturday. You're probably doing other things than working out, enjoying the sun, wherever you are. Tomorrow is gonna be my rest day for me, where I'll be doing the same thing. Just gotta get some betaine into my pre-workout here, and then taurine, and this should be the last of it. All right. Pre-workout is in. We're gonna put in our Tonkat Ali. And there's some tyrosine in there, I forgot. There's some zinc. Traces of B6. We also have a new bot command, which I'll explain in a minute here. I really want to get that pre-workout in so we can start the training as soon as possible. Let's go fill this with water, and we're gonna be ready to start working out. Today's bench, so we should go faster. It's not as intense as squats or deadlifts. And today I'm wearing my coach shirt. Die first and quit, obviously. My motto. Let's see who else is online too in the fitness community. On Twitch, that is. I haven't had a chance to look it up. This is just Ben Rice from my list of who's playing Final Fantasy. Other than that, in the fitness and health, Gumdrop in Canada, Part 8. I don't know how this is health and fitness. Celebrity Gyms, TMZ. There's JJ Proc. Saturday Squat Art Day. There's me. Alright, so we can lurk in, I guess, I don't know. Let's see what this guy has to. Well, listen to him while some people decides to hover over here. And while we do our warm-up. That's a big gym, lots of cages. Sets up his camera super far away in a public gym. Hey, Chicken Priest, how's it going? How's your Saturday? Your stream is not all blurry for me today. That's incredible. Why? Was it blurry before? Blurry as in the resolution was not 1080p? It's usually blurry. Finally know what I look like. Why? Okay, was it because your network didn't allow for a high-res image or something? Because my stream's always 1080p. 60 frames a second. So, yeah, low quality. I don't know if it was me or you, but today is seeable. Well, there you go. That's awesome. Let's celebrate this glorious, high quality image on your end. I will start doing my warm up, but I've got my workout right down here. I'm doing close grip bench today, and I've got a brand new cam set up in the gym, and I've set it up so we can look at my faces when I bench, so that's going to be interesting on the replays. Here, I'm going to just mute this guy. All right. There we go. You should see, we should be able to see really weird faces. I can also set it so that it's the main cam. I think I've set it this way. If you prefer this other view, hold on, where is it now? No, gym cam. Like this. Oh, the mic was active. Okay, yeah, all right, I'll fix that. On gym webcam, boom, gone. You're right, I just set up the cam, so I forgot to turn off the audio source from the cam. So good point, thanks so much for noticing, you know. And the other gym cam here, yeah, it's off now, should be good. Just the image should be. Boom. I did get my full leg day in today. My knee is completely fine. Awesome. That's great. That's awesome, man. Yeah, you were like saying you were scared because your knee was bruised and you were scared, right? And I'm glad that you you took the chance to just go through your warm up and see if the pain was there and everything, and then everything was fine. I'm really happy for you. That's great. Hey, Synapse, how's it going, buddy? How was your Saturday? Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to start my warm-up. Hopefully I won't. I've set the cam up on the ceiling, but the ceiling's pretty low, so I'm going to have to be careful not to nudge it. I'm just going to do my regular bench activation and warm-up routine here while I chat. Yeah, I banged my knee and it hurt all day yesterday. Woke up this morning and it was like it never happened. Quick recovery, buddy. There we go. Wrap up 2 years with a squat PR today. A few more years to go, I guess. Nice. If you don't mind me asking, what was the PR? How much weight are we talking about? Was that a single? Was that like reps? $245 for 12 for 3 sets. Awesome, man. So it's basically a volume PR. And if you want to know what's your 1 rep max, I'm pretty sure I got this new bot command. I don't know if you were there when I demonstrated yesterday, but you can calculate your 1 rep max directly on yours truly channel. 1 RM and then 245 for 12 reps. You did? There you go. Oh, Chicken Priest was faster than it was. There we go. You stole my bot command, Chicken, but I'm really happy that you used it. Clinically speaking and progressing as expected. That's awesome. But your body, you will see also that you cannot always expect your body to progress as we expect. Sometimes we have to do some finicky things for our body to learn to adapt again. But I'm glad that this is working out for you. That's awesome. I always like to hear people's progress, and especially when it's constant, it's awesome. Estimated 1 rep for 5 reps at 315 is 367. No need to specialize yet. Awesome. All right, so since you like my commands so much, Chicken Priest, I've added a new one today. And this one's a little bit more, because I program all of my weights based on a percentage of 1 rep max. So today I'm going to be working at 75% of my 1 rep max. And that's usually for 8 reps at 75. So if I want to say calculate calc load for, I want 75% out of, let's say, I think my bench is 260, 275. I want to load 75% of 275, and it's going to tell you to put 205 on the bar. That's awesome. It's basically just the load multiplied by 0.75, which you could do in a super simple calculation, but I don't know, I like having it in a bot command. No need to specialize yet. Any day that doesn't end in injury is good as far as you're concerned. As far as pretty much everybody's concerned. I mean, yeah, maybe there's the odd one that's like, yeah, I really want to get injured today, man. Come on, let's go. Probably those YOLO types. Anyways, training without injury is always awesome. That's always the best. But yeah, 245 for 12 reps, man. That's you're in the hypertrophy range, buddy. PRs are just a special sauce. Yeah, PRs is just an expression of progress, basically. That's all there is to me. You have an app for your workouts that give the percentages as warm-ups after you put in your workload. Yeah. My app too does that. Especially when I program, when I do some programming for my clients, I will program, say, first set at 25%, and then second set at 45, and then third set at, for a certain amount of reps. I usually always use percentages. It scales better it scales better basically if your working set's going to be heavier or not. Oh, here's hypertrophy, baby. Yes, sir. I'm working hypertrophy myself as well, but I alternate, or I undulate weekly. So my program usually starts with 10 reps on the compounds, and the week after I increase intensity and I go down to 8 reps, and then the week after that 6 reps, the week after that I will dabble in 4 reps. It's no longer a hypertrophy because I want to do an AMRAP test more closer to the strength side, and I want to still keep a little bit of strength into my programming, just so that my tendons can adapt better when I do switch over to full strength training. Because when we train hypertrophy for a very long time, your tendons will not adapt when you're going to go back into like intense doubles and singles and stuff. So it's always a little bit precaution that I'm doing. I have an app for, yeah, okay, I read that. All I care about is hypertrophy, yes. And I do a strength focus on my compounds, then hypertrophy on accessories. Yeah, that's usually the case for accessories. It's kind of weird to do strength on accessories when you're like doing bicep curls for 1 rep. This is more like competition curl, I guess, like if you're doing strict curl competitions. So, all right, I did a little bit of activation with my back. I'll finish my upper back activation warm-up that I usually do and recommend for people, especially with shoulder issues. Before benching, always do that. The back is the main stabilizer for the bench, so, or the shoulders. Oh, that's getting really close to the cam. All right, I think our back is awakened. Curls are weird. Takes forever for them to increase. Oh yeah. Let's chat here. I've done 5 rep curls before. Shit's hard. Yes, curls are weird. Takes forever for them to increase. Yeah, I think last year a bunch of friends and I in my gym we did a strict curl competition against that wall over there just for the fun of it. I think I did I streamed it? I can't remember. But ended up that I won, and I was able to strict curl 115 pounds for a super long ass, super long grinder, but head, back and bum stayed on the wall. It was like filmed from 2 different angles. Doing 4 sets of 30 for me ends up being like reps of 12, 10, 9, 6. You need 32.5 pound dumbbells. That's my gym. Some baby plates. You mean 2.5 pound plates? Or those, sorry, those change plates, those little fractionals? Yeah, I have a bunch of those here. But, so I have like 1/4 pound, 1/2 pound. You can buy a set of them. But that's for loadable dumbbells, if you have loadable dumbbells. But they do sell the magnetic ones that you can just pop on the regular metal dumbbells, like at the gym. I don't think it works so much against rubber though. Yeah, there we go. So a full set of those, I think is like $50 or something. You got 1/4, 1/2, 3/4, and 1 pound. So if you have 2 dumbbells, then you need 2 sets though. All right, so we're done with the activation. Now we're just gonna separate the fibers and activate the pec muscle. I always do this using the tightest band or the highest resistance band. So you have to let the band pull your shoulder back, and then you use your pec and your subscapularis muscle to internally rotate your shoulder like this, and it will really feel the contraction of the pec. I really feel the pec a lot more than I used to. So my firing problems is starting to resolve themselves. Hopefully my growth will come back as well. All right, this side is active. We'll just do 1 or 2 here. I don't need to activate this one as much as the other one. There we go. We're done activating all the stuff. All right, let's turn on the fan because we're starting the actual bench warm up and it's already getting hot in here. Cool. I call the 2.5 cookies. Nice. I've never called them that, but that's a good name. That's a good name. I mean, I personally call them baby plates, and I hate having those on a barbell for squat and deadlift. So I will always use like any number that ends with a 5 instead of an even number, but just because. But on the bench, normally your PRs are 5 pounds a piece, so you're kind of stuck to have to use the 2.5s. But I never use fractionals though on a barbell. And never. I refuse. Muscles activate and you just blow up like the Hulk. Yes. Boom. So who called me the other day? Who called me? What's the name of this this guy there? Lou Ferrigno. I was posing with Strange Sleuth the other day, and somebody came on the stream and said, "Who's this, Lou Ferrigno?" All right, so the bar is loaded with 45. And let's start this warming up thing. Close grip. We're doing close grip and destroying our triceps today. So we should have a pretty good tricep pump. My second bench day is, my second upper body day will be variations of bench. And on the second day, I will put more volume on the triceps. Triceps are super important for benching, even with the normal grip. 8, we're at the right height. There we go, let's go. Oh, how about I just set the new cam so that yes, Sleuth is pretty good. He's pretty awesome. I love when he comes online. Multi-cam, there you go. You can start washing faces. How is the view from that angle? Gotta go fill this. Oh, I've not even done my pre-workout here. Well, I guess I shall record the next set so I can actually see. Yeah, my girlfriend and I, well, my girlfriend, I coach my girlfriend
as a powerlifting athlete, and when she comes and trains with me, when we partner up and train, she looks at me during my warm-ups and she's like, why do you always make it look harder than it actually is? And I found that funny. It seems like the 45-pound bar is weighing like 200 pounds when you do your warm-ups. And it's because, you know, I really take the time to contract the muscles, activate them, really lower the bar super quick, let the chest stretch, because that's your warm-up. You really want everything firing up properly when you get to your working sets. Gotta take even your warm-up seriously. Yeah, exactly. It is serious because if you don't want to get injured on your working sets, like your normal working sets, you gotta take the warm-ups super seriously. There's no way around it. Like most of the people, when they get injured on a normal working set, one, they might have been going too far with the weight, or they have not been prepared to lift that much weight. Like, even though they can, but their body has not been properly prepared to do so. So, yeah. All right, let's, hey, how about I just, you felt the lack of warm-up. Yeah, and you end up being a little bit more sore than you should be too, because you're actually damaging your muscles a lot more than if you had properly warmed up to it. So I don't think it has any benefits in terms of hypertrophy, but it does have some drawbacks in terms of recovery. Yeah, exactly. That's always great, right? When I train with some friends, they're not, in their progression is not where my current level is, obviously, and that's completely normal. I mean, I'm not doing this to beat anyone, to be honest. It's just where I am at my progression. I'm a little bit further along than some of my friends, and when they come here to train, it's like we're sharing the platform, and then they're like, okay, Seb, what's your next set? And I'm just like, oh, just leave whatever's on the bar there. And it's like, which set are you on? And I'm like, well, it's gonna be my second warm-up. It's like, what? And then they're like, yeah. And that was a working set for them, but I'm just telling them to leave the weight on the bar because that's gonna be my second warm-up. And it's, I feel bad to say it, but I mean, it's, yeah, I did notice that my strength shot up so much faster than my friends. They've been lifting for 3-4 years. I'm 1 year in and equally strong. Yeah. When you first start, that's usually where you progress the most and the quickest, because us, right now, I haven't PR'd on the bench for like 5 or 6 months now, technically. I've PR'd since my injury, but I have not beat my PR from my last injury. Like, it was 280 was my last PR before I was injured, and I just matched it now, right? So post-injury, I have PR'd, but not lifetime. I haven't beaten it yet. They were shook when you benched 225 about 6 months ago into lifting. Yes. Yeah. That's awesome, eh? It's always a great feeling. All right, on a second warm-up, I will put 135. It's time for 135. One wheel. I think that I'm going to do 195 on yeah, I'm going to be doing that 195 on my working set of close grip. We might end up going to 200. We'll see how it goes. I would just like to do 200 for 8 on close grip. We'll see. We'll do the first set, first working set AMRAP. We'll treat it as an AMRAP, and then we'll see from there. All right, second set. Let's. I'll record that set and look at my face. Oh yeah, I wanted to put the J-cups a little higher because the unrack is a little high when I'm close grip. It's a little high here. There we go. You will also probably notice that on close grip bench, I do use a false grip. It's just because I feel my tricep a lot more doing that. But you have to be careful if you do this in a gym setting without the safeties, because the bar may roll out of your hands. Oh, that felt good. You can see the camera. All right, so normal grip depends really on. Let me put the cam here. So normal grip will be the optimal grip for someone will be a ratio of your distance between your two clavicles or acroclavicular joint or shoulder joint right here, right? Calculate this distance, and that's the normal grip should be a ratio of that. But close grip, you want your hands, let me see if I can just get the angle properly. You want your hands to be just outside shoulder width, just a tiny bit outside. So what this does is that when you start lowering the bar, if you flare out your elbows, your hands are gonna be, see, they're gonna be like this, right? So you can't have that. So you're forced to have your hands directly onto the bar. So this brings your elbows closer to your torso, and this fires up your tricep. So this should be, it's hard with the camera. This should be about the distance when the bar is lower and your hands for a close grip. Some of them do really narrow grip like this, but as long as your hands can be beside your torso at the bottom, that's good. I use a little bit wider, just outside shoulder width. Oh, you really? Well, here, let's calculate what your grip width. So hold on. I used to have a website. I think it was 1.5 acromial distance. By acromial distance. You've been putting your pinky on the link inside the grip. Yeah, that's about my normal grip as well. Right, on my next set, I'll activate the camera. I'll show you what my normal is. Oops, not the right one. I think we can, yeah, we can see the rings here, right? Like on the screen, you should see the oh, can't see my cursor on camera. All right, so I'll load up, I guess, one. I need to put 175, so I'll load up 165 for my third set. Do that for like 6 reps. Let's see here if this updates properly now, too. I forgot to update it for my second set. We're gonna do that for, I don't know, 8 reps, probably. All right, this is loaded, but I know 165 will be a 10 and a 5 because it says so on the little app here. Cool, all right. So my normal grip, I'm gonna have the pinky on the ring finger, right? So if you look, I can look at the camera here. So acromio here, acromio here. This is the distance between these two should be about 1.5 between your hands, right? So that's about the distance for optimal grip. If I go wide grip, I'll have my index finger on the ring. My normal grip would be pinky on the ring, but on my close grip, I'm gonna be like somewhere here, just outside shoulder width, because my shoulders are a little bit wider than the knurling. So about here, I use my thumbs to calculate distance from the inside knurling. But it all depends also on the distance between your shoulder joints, right? Or your acromio joint. There we go. Red face. Yeah, I do have a tendency to have a lot of pressure in the face, and people laugh at me on platform. They think I'm going to explode. You've been told you have really wide shoulders? Well, you can calculate the distance, but it's quite possible. What's happened here? I got a notification about something. Oh, it's a Windows notification. Do I have a tape here? I have a tape. It's not going to be optimal with this, but it's still feasible with a regular measuring tape. You can still get a good idea. So take this here and here, just on the acromial joint here. So I'm 15 inches, probably between 15 and 16 because I'm doing it myself. It's a little hard. So yeah, that's pretty much like the knurling on the bar, right? 16 inches. So I'm taking it just outside shoulder width. Hey, Glueman, how's it going, buddy? Thanks so much for stopping by. How was your Saturday? We're discussing grip width on the bench press. Today I'm doing close grip bench because it adds more stimulus to the triceps, and we want to overload the triceps today. We want them to grow. They're already pretty nice, but we're not doing this for aesthetics. We're doing this to increase our bench performance. The aesthetics is a plus. It's a bonus. Also, we were discussing optimal width on the bench press for a normal grip. So if you calculate, why is this happening? If we take the calculator here and we calculate, let's say my shoulders or the distance between my both biacromial distance is 16 inches between both acromion joint times 1.5. This is usually 24 inches. This is usually the optimal distance between your two index fingers. So 24 inches would put me no, that's too close. So it's probably like two times the distance of the acromial joint. Yeah, I think that's what it was. So 16, 9, 2 would be 22 inches. That's close, it's close. Mine is about 28 because I was 15 inches, so 30 inches. Yeah, that's pretty close to what I have for my grip between my index fingers. Is close grip bench your preferred assistance for regular bench? Preferred is a very strong word because it always depends on where your weakness is on the bench, right? So you have to identify your sticking point. If on the bench press, when it starts getting really heavy, you can't get it off the chest at all, like let's say you can't even make it budge. Yes, it's too heavy, but that part of the range of motion is chest, right? And a little bit of lats, depending if you're raw or if you're, but anyways, it's mainly chest. Maybe 3 to 4 inches above your chest. If you get stuck there, that's gonna be shoulders, right? And if you can't lock it out at the top, then that's triceps. And you want to do assistance work based on trying to correct a weakness or get stronger at your weak point. And one could argue that you can just, do board presses as well, right? But I do like close grip bench because it still works a lot of the chest. So if you do board work to only work the triceps at the top range of motion, then you're taking out a good portion of your chest development at the same time. So yeah, I do like the close grip bench as assistance work for getting a little bit more tricep work and still getting to hit the chest. And I always like to hear whether people feel like they get better carryover from incline bench, close grip, or something else as their assistance. Well, the incline bench, right? You want to target your upper pec and more of the shoulder. Personally, I was in a position where I couldn't do incline bench, so instead of incline bench, I was doing reverse grip bench to hit the upper chest, because I had a shoulder injury back in February where I pulled my subscapularis muscle in my right shoulder, so I had a loss of strength in there, and then doing an incline press, I couldn't do the range of motion without pain, and so I switched over to, and so I went to reverse grip. This saved my shoulder, and I could still do assistance work for the upper chest. All right, so we did that. That was 165, and we did it for, I think I did it for 8 reps, right? I was gonna stop recording here. But I did order a bench block, which I'm probably gonna do some to practice a little bit more at my sticking point. I think my sticking point is about 4.5 inches. I think that's probably equal to close to 3 boards. It depends if your boards are 1.5 inches, but you basically stick that to the barbell, and then when the barbell lowers, it gets hit on your chest, so it stops at your sticking point and you have to press from there. So I want to start including that more specialization into my training, especially when I go back to strength training. Hey, you're welcome, man. It's always I always like to have these conversations. It's great. Enter your results. I did 45 my first set, right? 45. I did that for like 16 reps. 16 excruciating reps, according to Chicken Priest. He was like, he liked how dedicated I was to this warm-up. And 135 was done for 12 reps. And then we did 165 for 8 reps, giving us a 210 1 rep max. So we have trained and warmed up to a 1 rep max that's a little bit higher than the weight we're going to be putting on the bar. So I will conclude that we are sufficiently warmed up to hit 195 for 8 reps on our first working set. He's mad serious even with the empty bar. It was intense. Thanks for sharing. All right, now I'm gonna be mad serious, and you'll see in my face, especially with the new cam up there, getting close-ups of my face, how serious I am with that 195. And I'm actually gonna try and I'm gonna bring it to failure just for giggles. So don't fret. I got my safeties at the right height. I might drop the bar on the safeties, but we'll see how many reps I can hit at 195. You risk impairing them if they, I feel that teasing someone about their lifting, you risk impairing them if they become self-conscious. No, it's fun. I mean, a lot of people around me too does that. Like, even my girlfriend. I'm all good. Why so serious? Do I have an emotes for that? Why so serious? This dude's crazy. All right, 195. AMRAP. Let's hit an AMRAP set. Our AMRAP's supposed to be 2 weeks, but I feel pretty good today. I think I can spare the ATP. So 195 would be a 25 and a 5. How about I just load that on my app here so that we are sure not to misload this. It's gonna be our first working set at 75%. of our 1 rep max, which is 195. Depending on how many, we're supposed to do this for 8 reps, but we'll see how far we are from our estimation of fatigue, because I want to be 2 reps close, 2 reps short of failure normally on my training. And if I do something for 8 reps, I presume that I can do it for 10. So if I hit 11 or 12 reps, then I'm training suboptimally, if you can follow my drift. And it's gonna be a 5 on the bar with the 25. Is that bar updating on the screen too? Yes, it is. Yes, sir. Well, we get to keep the 5. All right. So I'm gonna bring in the thunder. And we're gonna shock our CNS, get it to wake up just for this set. How about I record this in case and change the camera? You can see the tomato face. Good. Good. 10 is the number. So we're pretty on with 195 for 8 reps as being RP8, because our AMRAP set gave us 10, 11 failed. Whew. That's the first time. So let's see where it actually failed on the 11th. How far off or how far up did the bar go? Let's go to our videos here and do a live review. Where are those videos? Those felt great though. it's not really instant, it's a lie, but all right, from this angle I can tell that my feet are not aligned properly. So I might want to fix that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bar speed really slowed up. Yeah, I was pretty high up, so chest was not the issue in this part, and triceps let go. Triceps were too tired to get it up all the way up. So hopefully I didn't scare too many people with a drop on the safeties. All right, that was pretty good. Oh, that was a pretty good AMRAP set. I should be able to hit that weight for another 3 sets of 8. But we are pretty much on the ball for the load to be 75% of my 1 rep max for 8 reps at RPE 8. We are close. We are pretty close to get an upgrade. I almost got the 11th. So 195, we got 10 reps at RPE 10. This gives us a 1 rep max, or an estimated 1 rep max of 260. So for closed grip bench, this is pretty close to my 1RM 195 for 10 reps. $260. The bot works. The bot works. So this is 20 pounds short of my 1 rep max with normal grip, which is 280. So for closed grip bench, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. People will have about 20, 25, maybe 30 pound difference between the two normally. But it also depends. Some people, their closed grip bench is higher. But it all goes with how strong your triceps are. Whew. All right, I'm gonna go fill this with water. I need some of that dangerous chemical called dihydrogen monoxide, you know? For some reason, people tell me not to drink too much of that stuff, but I don't believe them. I don't believe them. We're getting a good pump on the right chesticle. It's 7:30. What? How did Coach Greg actually hit my phone by itself? What the? So what are you guys up to? So I think Chicken, you did your leg day and your knee was fine. That's awesome. Glooman, did you hit the gym today? Did you what did you work on if you did? I want to hear about it. I want to chat. We're like in the gym here. We're chatting, gym bros. Show more. None of my subscriptions are doing any workouts today. Let's go see. Is there anyone else in fitness today? Sweat and time, boob. Oh, okay, so you put boob in there, and it's a female. How to attract viewers. Unconventional workout and hangout. What is unconventional workout mean? Let's go and see that. Squat, leg curls, leg extensions, hip and adduction. Whoa! 19 viewers. We got raided by Angry Jacks. Wow! Thanks so much for the raid, Angry Jacks. And thanks so much for the follow, Mr. Run Reasonable. Angry Jacks, how you doing? Yes, thanks so much for the raid, buddy. Were you, hey man, I'm gonna go look you up right now. I was like, I haven't seen you in the health and fitness. Are you coming from a gaming stream or health and fitness stream? Angry Raid! My stream's doing great. We're having a nice chat about bench pressing and close grip bench versus normal with health and fitness. Awesome. I'll go and look you up right now. I'm gonna give you a shout out as well for my other viewers. First of all, I need to get back to my channel here. But before anything, I will introduce myself to your viewers. Thanks so much for the raid. My name is Sébastien Gagnon. I am a certified ISSA personal trainer. I specialize in strength and conditioning. I can also do nutrition plans and meal plans. I am also a powerlifting athlete. Currently in my off season, but I'm still training a little bit more in the hypertrophy. But I stream my workouts in the hopes to, chat and have good conversations with some other people in the community and help anybody that I can help with by answering questions online, answering any questions you might have about my programming, about how I do things, or if you need some help with your bench, squat, and deadlift. I'd be really happy to help and ask away. And Mr. Run Reasonable, thank you so much for your follow. I have a policy of doing 10 push-ups for every follow, and I will do it right now. 10 push-ups for Mr. Run Reasonable. And this is great because it is a push day, so it falls right in line with my current workout. 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'll make the last one very long. 10, just for you. Thanks so much for the follow. Very appreciated. All right, let's go. Get that chest pump. Ooh. Another raid of 1. Nice. That's Sandoval Christian. Hey, Sandoval Christian. I remember you. Thanks so much for the raid today. I remember you yesterday. You were asking, you were looking for a personal trainer, and I gave you my credentials, email address, so you can reach out and then we can talk. But if you have any questions that are specific to nutrition or strength training, strength conditioning, or even doing cardio or anything, you can ask away. I'll answer any question online. But if you want really to go deep dive into, really want to do a transformation and get specific and get on to do the real work, just fire me an email again. I'll be there, and we'll hook us up. We'll hook up. Hey Mitch, how you doing? I'm awesome, Seb. Thanks so much. All right, so for your one viewer, thanks so much for the raid. I'll present myself again because this happened again after I just did the presentation to the other raid just before that. My name is Sébastien Gagnon. I am a certified ISSA personal trainer. I specialize in strength and conditioning, nutrition, and I am also a powerlifting athlete, currently in my off season doing some hypertrophy work. I plan on competing again next year. But in the meantime, I like to stream all my workouts online because I have my home gym here in the basement of my house. And while I train, I like to have conversations with the fitness community because we're all in this together. I like sharing the knowledge. And if you have any questions pertaining to strength, conditioning, nutrition, or whatever, you can ask in chat, and I will impart any and all knowledge that I have in my possession to help you out. And I'll be really happy to answer. So if you have any questions, go fire it up, go ahead. So, Mr. Unreasonable, how was your 10 push-ups? How was your 10 push-ups? If you don't answer, I will presume you have died under the weight of your push-ups, and I will contact the authorities or contact the emergency. Please let me know you're okay. Good form. All right. Awesome. I don't have your email. I just messaged you on Instagram. Awesome. Cool. Nice. All right, perfect. I got you. I got you. Hi there. I'll just answer real quick. Okay, there's a icon for that's in the way here. And I'll also give you my email directly in there. Real quick. So we can have a more direct line. There you go. For sharing. Yeah, that should be good. I'm wearing my contacts right now, so the screen's a little bit small. But hey, wait, I'm just noticing that your mic isn't crackling anymore. Really? Nice. Well, could it be, I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue what could have fixed it, to be honest. I have done nothing special. The only thing that I have is a brand new cam. Well, it's basically just a cheap webcam that I ordered yesterday, got it this morning so I can run my second cam in the gym, and it's right here, and it's right on my ceiling right now, so we can all look at the close-up of my red exploding face when I lift, just to make the stream more interesting. And that's the only difference. That's the only thing I did differently today. Awesome, Sandoval Christian. Great to meet you. Thanks so much for reaching out. And you can stay in the channel, stay here, however you like, lurk, ask questions. Even in here, I'll answer. Rinky Fruit, how did you attach it to the ceiling? Well, it's I have ceiling tiles, right? So it's like, I don't know how it's called in English. I'm sorry. My native tongue is French, so sometimes I'll know a word in French and I can't find the one in English. suspended ceiling. It's, hold on, plafond suspendu in English. Let's see if Google knows the answers. Oh, suspended ceiling. That's what I get from Google. Right, so you've got some rails and you've got some tiles in there. So on the rails, I just hooked a webcam with on one of the rails using, hold on, clothesline clips. Just like kind of paper clips. Hooked up the webcam on there, and I ran a USB cable to my streaming PC right there. So if I want to lose weight, do I have to do cardio every day? Sandoval Christian, thank you for your question. You do not have to do cardio every day to lose weight. The secret to losing weight is to be in an energy deficit, right? It's all about energy balance. And that's why I say mastering nutrition will be key to your weight loss endeavor, right? Because if you increase cardio, yes, you're increasing your energy expenditure, but if you don't control the nutrition part, your body is not, it's pretty well tuned up saying, oh, we have an energy deficit here, so it's gonna make your hunger a little bit, make you eat a little bit more without you noticing it really, because you're not really paying attention to it. And so you're gonna be ending up doing more cardio and with less benefits, right? So if you master nutrition in the sense that you can equate calories to what your energy expenditure is, when you increase your energy expenditure and you keep that calories at the same thing, then your cardio is going to be paying off way more, because you're going to be mindful not to eat more than what you're used to eating, right? So if you increase energy expenditure and keep your volume of what you eat per day, you're going to lose weight. But then you don't have to spend more energy. If you bring down the calories you eat every day without spending more energy, you are going to lose weight too. So controlling the nutrition aspect is key. Because it's really down to, I find really not discouraging, but there's a lot of people that are spending a lot of energy trying to lose weight, right? Just by doing more cardio, and they don't see the results, right? But it's because they're not necessarily aware of what's going on behind the scenes in their body, and they're they have the willpower to do it, and they're missing that little fact in there to make their cardio sessions and their training sessions really worthwhile and pay off for them. Drinking lots of water helps too, that's what people say. Yes, keeping homeostasis will really help with all of your body's metabolism. It increases everything, right? So it increases your metabolism, everything that your body needs to process the nutrients. It's a pretty much a given, that's for sure. But starting off, if you really want to lose weight, starting off with assessing what is your calorie needs, or what is your nutritional needs for your current energy expenditure. Once you figured that number out, then you can play with that number and adjust it to whatever your fitness is, right? So it's good to exercise, it's good to do cardio, it's good to do strength training and everything, but it's not always necessarily something that's feasible, especially for people that are injured, or people that are getting an operation, or somebody that went out to surgery, or somebody that's has impairments moving, right? So I think that mastering nutrition is the best tool you can have to deal with the life, or the curveballs that life will give you. If like you're injured for a month and you can't train, then dial down the nutrition, and then you won't be gaining weight. You won't be scared not to go to the gym for a month because you know you've got your nutrition side locked in. All right, I'm gonna do my second set right now. We did the first set of 195 to failure this time, and I got to 10 reps, which is pretty good because my target is 8 reps at a fatigue level of RPE 8, so that's 2 reps in reserve. So I'm gonna be doing the second set at the same weight, but for 8 reps this time. And I'm gonna be activating the gym cam so you can all see my bulging face. All right. Let's do this for 8 reps. My feet were way more stable in this because in the first video I noticed that this leg was too inside, and I made sure that it was a little bit more outwards and my knees were tracking my toes properly. I forgot to record, but that set went way better. Woo! Well, your weight is 145, but there's a lot more detail that I would need to make a proper assessment, right? So if you're 145, is that 1 in kilograms or in pounds? 2, what is your height, what is your age, and sex? Not gender, but sex. And I mean, if you're willing to share, you can put it in there. I could give you a ballpark of what it stands for you. But I mean, this is private information, right? And it's personal information. So feel free to say it, but it's up to you on the chat. But I cannot really tell you if 145 is good or bad without those details. I mean, I weigh 190. So this is pretty good for my height and age and frame, right? So that number is always going to be dependent on other factors. I'm going to switch that back to the gym cam. So I'm 192. This morning I was 192 because weight fluctuates a lot. Okay, sounds good. Have to do some things. We'll keep stream on though. All right, so going in alert mode. Help yourself. Stay in alert mode. Well appreciated. Thanks so much for stopping by and making me do 10 push-ups. And it's got me an extra set on the chest. And I really feel the chest pump now. After my my pressing exercises, I will definitely have a better chest pump to show posing after the workout. Thanks to you. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow. Super appreciated. Glad you are here with us today. All right, I will look up. All right. How was my face on the last set? Did it look like I was going to burst out like an alien? Feel free to comment. I'm there to entertain. I'll make your presence here enjoyable, or at least that's my goal. I did 8 reps at RP 8 at 195. Still giving me a 260 1 rep max. We're good, we're good. We're maintaining a 260 1 rep max on all 3 sets. Let's see if I didn't miss anything on the chat. There's not much log on screen. Angry Jacks, let's see here. Angry Jacks, I haven't had time to look. I'm gonna send a shout out to Angry Jacks for sure. How about we give him a nice shout out for, can I do a shout out from directly here? No, I can't. That would be cool if we could give a shout out, can we? We can whisper, we can follow. How about I give him a follow? That would be great. There we go. And no, I can't give a shout out directly from the message thing. So I will have to type his name outside. So we'll give a shout out to Mr. Angry Jacks. I have followed him. He raided us earlier. So thanks so much for the raid. Unrecognized command. Okay, yeah, because I'm a noob. Shout out H.A. Angry Jacks. Go look up his channel. He rated us earlier. That's awesome. Thanks so much for rating me earlier. I gave you a follow. I will definitely look up your channel, and people here will also be able to go and follow you. Yeah, I gave, like I said, like /shout, and I forgot to put shout out. But it would be cool if we could just click the name in the chat and just like, instead of having a button for shout out directly in there. Hey, you're very welcome, buddy. Thanks so much for rating here. Mr. Sandoval Christian sent me. All right. Let me just plug in some numbers real quick here. Do I have my Google Drive? So at 5 feet, 145 pounds, that's, I don't think that's overweight, to be honest. All right, so you're in the overweight range. According to the BMI, right? According to BMI, but it all depends on your muscle mass as well, right? I don't know much about you, so if you can probably send me a picture I can see the body composition, but I mean, a lot of bodybuilders themselves are classified usually to overweight on the BMI because it does not consider lean mass. It only considers total mass versus height. So it's not really a good scale. But yes, I will give you a shout out, Sandoval Christians. Thanks so much. I just have a timer where I can only give a shout out every so much time. and I will give you a shout as soon as I am done with my next set. Hey, Big Mac, how's it going? Welcome back, my friend. Estimated 1 rep max is 5 reps at 140 is 163.3. Is that on the bench? Yeah, you are right. There we go, I dropped you a follow right now. Thanks so much for the raid. Yep. Overhead press. Holy crap, you are beating the crap out of me on that one. I haven't overhead pressed in a while, but I know and I remember last time I overhead pressed before my injury, it was not even close to that. I think it was like, I think I was happy to do 135 per single once. You jerked it? Oh, but are those push presses or really overhead presses? That is going to be that's my question. So are you doing strict overhead press? Like no leg, like stiff legs, like this, with just a little bit of hip movement? Or are you actually push pressing it? Be lurk? You'll be lurking? All right, cool. Thank you so much for stopping by, Sandoval. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for the follow as well. And we keep in touch via email and via Instagram. Thanks for reaching out, and we'll see what we can do for you. When you cheat, you push press. All right. So if you cheated your last 2 reps, it's not too bad, but you still do like 140 for 3 good reps. Still a lot more. Hey, no worries, Sandoval. I'm just glad I'm useful. All right, I'm gonna do my 3rd set. We're leaving at 195. It's gonna be my 3rd set. And I think that after my 3rd set, I'm gonna be reviewing the video, looking at bar speed, and we'll decide whether we're gonna be finishing the last set of 4 and bring the bar weight to 200. All right, so let's hit that set right now with the multicam. And we'll record it as well. Let's go. Oh. Because I want to see my feet placement if I corrected it. Also, one thing, hey, I can talk right here. One important thing I'd like to share also is leg drive. A lot of people don't know about leg drive. And feet placement is crucial to apply a good leg drive. And by leg drive, I mean you have to plant your feet on the ground and activate your quads and glutes so that you apply force towards the wall, so towards where you want the bar to go, right? That's leg drive without the bum getting off the bench, and that's a skill that you can master. For some people, leg drive is really hard because they go into hip extension and then the bum gets off the bench, especially people with long legs like myself. And it's something that I had to learn. It took me a long time before being skilled with the leg drive. But the point I want to go at is that when you apply leg drive, if your feet are off like this, right? This leg applies strength to the right arm, so it's the cross section like that, right? And this leg applies strength to this one. So sometimes if your bar you think is slanted like this, you may want to look at how your feet placements are. If they are completely equal distance between each other and both sagittally and anyways, front facing and backward. Once they're stable, then your bar will probably be a little bit more stable that way. All right, let's do this. Whew. Yes. Whew. Blood rushing out. Hold on. I got to backtrack a little bit here on chat. Man, my shoulders don't hurt at all. I want you to train me forever. Well, all right, awesome. Thanks, Sandoval. Sandoval, which actually now I will give him a big shout out to Sandoval. This is a rising user on Twitch. He just rated our channel here and he would like some help to lose weight, which I have communicated with him. So you guys go and look him up and follow him so we can all support him on his endeavor. Let me not screw up this command. Sandoval for Christian. There we go. Big shout out to Sandoval, who rated earlier my channel. Thanks so much for rating my channel, and thanks so much for following me, and also for reaching out so that it can help you reach your goals with your weight loss endeavor. How about I go back to the gym and look on the replay. So you guys were all in the coaching area of my gym looking at me bench close grip 195 pounds for 8 reps with what I think was about 2 reps left in reserve. And I'm going to be looking at myself and putting myself into the coaching chair as well, because that's where I'm wearing my coach shirt today. And I'm going to be very hard on myself. You're looking at the replay here. All right. And that's why I have all these cameras, because sometimes a side angle does not give you a clear view of what your leg placement are and how you apply leg drive. And this setup now with this extra cam makes it really better to judge. How about, I can't access the scrolly, there you go. I'm explaining things to the all right, so let's look at my feet. So the things we're looking for is the heel has to be stacked directly under the knee, right? Not too far back, not too far forward. You want also your knees to track where your toes are going. And my feet look way better and way stable compared to my first set. So they seem to be equidistant between each other. My presses look really much more straight or straighter. Both arms look to be pushing. My right arm seems, on the last rep under fatigue, my right arm seems to be taken over. This is my muscle imbalance kicking in, but that's under pretty high fatigue. We're at RP 8. But overall, even the bar speed on the last rep was pretty fast. Last rep, let's look at it. And yeah, there's no sticking point. We haven't hit the sticking point, or we blew past the sticking point if there was one. And I would still say I was at RP 8 on that set. I still had probably 2 reps left. So, judging this, I will be going to 200 for my last set. I want to see a nice even number for my last set. So we did 195 for 8 at RP 8. And how about on this screen here, I connect my phone so you guys can follow along on my actual training app. And what I... Sweet bench, thanks man. Thank you so much, Big Mac. I don't know if you were here earlier, but I have demonstrated a new command to the users earlier. I think that was only Chicken Priest that was there. So you know how I implemented the 1 rep max command? I've added a new one to be able to calculate a load based on your percentage of your 1 rep max, because I program my weights always based on a percentage of 1 rep max. So let's say your 1 rep max, like for myself, my 1 rep max on the bench, on close grip bench is 260, right? And I want to say, well, I want to load 75% of that. Calc load. I want to load 75% of 260 on the bar. So that's going to tell me that I should be putting 195 on the bar, which is exactly what I have right now. So that's a new command you guys can use, and I think I have implemented a shortcut to it too, which is CL. Let's see if that one works. I didn't test it out. If I would go 80% of 1 rep max, which will be next week out of 260. So next week I'll be benching close grip 210 if I rounded it up. Wow, doing above 200 on close grip, that's fun. That's gonna be fun. 6 reps. All right. We are going to load 200 for close grip right now as our last set of close grip bench. There you go, 200. Submit. This is going to be baby plates. We're putting baby plates on. Of course, it's an even number. Whew. Oh, my bar load app didn't load on the screen. If I hit submit again, yeah. So 340, is that your, what lift is that? 305 still a lot. Squat, yeah. So at 90%, you should be able to do at least 2-3 reps. But I think you're doing the 5-3-1 and you're supposed to do it for 3+, right? I think you can do it. But I think you were there yesterday when I was talking about heavy walkouts. So try it before doing that set. Try to do a heavy walkout. Like, put in 115% on the bar. So you can do that to calculate your walkouts too, right? So if you do 115 of 340, so put 390 on the bar, brace yourself, and just do a walkout. Hold it there, walk it back in, and then remove the weight and put 305 back on. Your body will be like, this is lightweight, baby. And I demonstrated yesterday how to do it safely. So you raise the safeties higher so that if you ever drop the weight, you don't get crushed all the way down. So it just ends up on the safeties. But try it. Do a heavy walkout, and before your set, you just use a little bit of ammonia salt, and you're gonna crush it. I'm telling you. Now 390 looks like, oh my God, can I even hold that on my back? So if mine was like 400, 115, 460, and that's exactly what I did when I did my heavy walkout before doing my set of squats a while back. I know on stream I only did 425, but that's because it's a heavy walkout after my sets, which I was already under pretty high fatigue, so I didn't want to do a super heavy walkout. It was still about like maybe 105% of my 1 rep max. All right. Cool. All right, so we've got 200 on the bar. Has it updated on the screen? It has been updated on the screen. So if I do 200 pounds for 8 reps, that's a 1 rep max of 253.3 at RPE 10. But if I do have like 2 more reps in reserve, it's gonna be a little bit higher. There we go, 390 pounds, put that on the bar and walk it out. You can do it. Make sure you got your safeties. All right, so we're all good to go. I will put on the tooth guard. Give myself a little CNS shock. Start recording. Go to the and we're gonna press 200 for 8 reps. Close grip. Yeah, that need to get a new bottle.
Woo! Oh yeah. The last rep was pretty much RP 9.5. That was really slow bar speed. But we got it. I don't think we had another rep. But if we haven't failed it, we're not sure we could have gotten the next rep, so I'm rating it 9.5. No, I do not have a back extension machine, unfortunately. There's a way you can do back extensions using a cage. You just set a barbell across and you just put something on the floor to hold your feet there or back your feet against, so you can use the barbell as a pivot point for your hips, using obviously some form of protection. Like I use the like I don't use this for squats because it creates too much instability in my bracing, but I use it to do hip thrusts and protect my pelvis when I'm doing some back extensions using a barbell in the cage. For holding my feet, because I have two barbells, I will load the barbell with 45-pound plates and have it rolled against my platform here so that it doesn't roll out, but the barbell actually keeps my feet from going up, so I can stay at an angle like this and do my back extensions. But I do not have back extension in this program or in this block. I'm doing a good mornings instead. But I did have back extensions maybe 2 blocks ago. All right, let's see if we can get this phone connected. The Note 9, the training one, let's make it default. It should be able to connect. Link to Windows. Should be on. It is connected. Let's open up the phone screen. And let's see here. Yes, you need permission. I know. Note 9. There it is. All right, so you guys can follow along. Whatever I put into my training app. So today, I didn't fill in the exercise readiness questionnaire. I shall do so right now. So we're not sore, we're not stressed. I have high energy. My mood is happy, and I slept normally. And we should be having a pretty good score. 21 out of 25. So if I look at the log here, my readiness is getting better and better. I hit a slump back a few months ago. But now it is getting pretty good. So today we're really ready to train. I'm gonna be logging that 200 at RP 9.5, which should give us a little bit lower 1 rep max of 256, but we still sustain 260 for 3 sets and close to 260 for 4 whole sets. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good volume. I don't think we hit any records though. All right, and now we are going to be doing flat dumbbell bench press. I need to strengthen my lower, your lower Gavin? Okay. If you need to strengthen your lower back, you can do back extensions, but you can also do good mornings. Have you ever tried those good mornings? If you don't have a back extension machine, good mornings are a pretty good alternative to that. It also works a lot of your hamstrings mobility in terms of flexibility. You use it for warm up too. Start doing like heavier good mornings. Well, yeah, if you have access to a back extend machine, that's really a very good isolation exercise for the back, for the lower back, that's for sure. Having tried back extensions in the power cage, it's not as good as a machine for sure. And I think I'm getting my lower back better work using the good mornings than doing back extensions in power cage. So, but that's my own experience with it. It's anecdotal, obviously. Some other people might prefer the other way around, but I mean, the exercise works the same muscles. With the good morning, you're hitting a little bit, you're hitting your upper back as well, and your hips and your hamstrings, as opposed to the hip extension, not the hip extension, but the back extension, which works the lower back, but also the hips, depending on where your pivot point is, right? That's one thing you have to be careful of. If you get it on your thighs, then you're getting hip extension as well. If you're getting above your hips here, then you're getting back. That's one thing you have to be careful of. Okay, we're done with the barbell bench press. We are going to move forward to the dumbbell. And I have loadable dumbbells as well, but I use these nice hooks. It's just a pain to set up. All right, we're gonna put this to incline. That's the height that I need for the barbell to hold my spotter hooks. And now we're gonna change this exercise here so that we know how much to load on the dumbbells. Dumbbell bench press. We're gonna use the dumbbell bar, which are 20 pounds or 10 pounds a piece dumbbell. We're gonna go in working set number 1. And I think we have 75 programmed for 8 reps. Good, that's loaded. Let's put our power hooks here. We You have to take the safeties off, otherwise the loadable dumbbells are super long, so they get to nick those safeties and screws up our range of motion. All right, any questions for me on the chat here? I think I saw, let me backtrack here to make sure I haven't missed anybody's comments. Fit for purpose. Oh, there we go. Fit for purpose. If you're still there, great tips. Thank you so much. I think I did see it, but I forgot to respond. But thank you for the comment. That was awesome. Validating the information I'm giving out. And I don't think I've missed anything else. So we're gonna be loading those dumbbells now. This has appeared in the screen, so 25, a 5, and a 5 on each of the dumbbells sides. Let's load these one at a time. So 25 on each side. And a 5 and a 2.5. One done. Slow the second. For that, we need an actual dumbbell on the hook. There we go. Distance it a little bit more so we can actually fit plates on that thing. Five and a 2.5. There we go. We've got 75-pound dumbbells loaded and ready to be fired with the big guns. There we go. We're ready to go. Dumbbell press as my fave chest exercise before. Was your favorite chest exercise before? It's no longer your favorite exercise? I mean, I'd enjoy them more if they were actual like dumbbells instead of loadable dumbbells. The grip is not optimal. I mean, I can still get good presses with these, but I would much rather have like real dumbbells. Unfortunately, we gotta go with the cards we've been handed. When I go to the gym, I always enjoy the dumbbell press with real dumbbells. Let's perform one set now. How about we activate that over the head cam here and our weird faces. Nice. I still like it more than bench, but I don't like bench that much. Still do it though. Oh yeah, I mean, it's a good upper body development thing. You got power blocks. Oh, you are lucky. My friend has those power blocks too. I envy you. Those are expensive though. All right, let's go and do our first set. This arm is less stable than this one now. Well, look at that. It was still recording, so I can actually look at myself dumbbell pressing. Yeah, they're awesome. 900 withstand. Oh, really? When I was looking at them, but that was in the COVID prices though, when everybody was buying stuff for getting their home gym. I think they were like 1,200 without the stand, but those were the ones that were upgraded all the way to 90 pound per hand with all the extensions. Yeah, okay, so 900 was the base, 0 to 60 or 0 to 50, I think. Then you have the expansions for 50 to 70 and then 70 to 90. By 2 expansions, yeah. The expansions were also pretty, 200 each, 200 per expansion, so that's 400. And yeah, that was like pretty much 1,300, yeah. 1,300 total with the stand. That's pretty good. I almost took a loan to get some of those, but I decided that it was more of a want than a necessity because I can make do with those dumbbells, and then getting a loan to get dumbbells, I had more other priorities, let's just say. Oh yeah, they do. They definitely do. My friend have them. And I went to train at this place a few times, and they are gorgeous. Yeah, don't. They are gorgeous. Oh, I got a text message. Hold on. It is the... I'm sorry, it was my girlfriend, and I just texted her back that she has won a very nice back massage when she gets back from work. And I have, Big Mac, I have given her your good wishes that you said yesterday on stream, so thanks so much. And she says, thanks so much for the good thoughts. And maybe next week she will be coming here to train on stream with me, so you guys can exchange good thoughts together and see how she's doing directly. How do I close this now? This, and then close. There we go. Not alone, but if you can get them on the side, yeah. Maybe if I start a fundraising with the tips on the channel here, but I was thinking doing that more for a better mic, like a better microphone, because I've been having some comments that my microphones are not really good and they're crackling. So apparently they sound better tonight. Can you concur? I think Mitch mentioned that they weren't crackling tonight. You haven't heard my mic crackle or doing like blip, 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 or I'm really bad at making sounds with my mouth. I should not attempt to do so. All right, we have done one set of 8 reps at 75 RP 8. Oh yeah, baby, we've hit the 101 rep max with dumbbells. Ever, never. Oh really? Because there was 2 or 3 people saying that the mic was crackling. And I've heard it as well when reviewing my streams afterwards. It's just that during the stream, I don't know, I don't have a monitor out to hear myself talk unless I go to the actual, my own channel and hear the replay, but I usually mute myself because then I got feedback and double stuff. Martini Monsters is on today. Whew. All right, I'm gonna start logging in my second abdo so that I can have a proper rest timer. Now, the developer of my app is supposed to implement a rest timer directly in my coaching app, but it's taking a little bit longer than I expected. So I'm gonna get in touch with him and see how things are moving along. That's not what I want. I want to get my workout upper body B today. We're gonna clean up the exercises. Got closed grip, but don't have regular bench. We don't have dumbbell bench twice. We just only one. We don't have incline curl. We have easy bar curl, reverse grip, and we have easy bar tricep extension, also known as skull crushers, and some ab wheels. There we go. We're doing direct core or ab exercises in this block. It's the first time in like 2 years. Don't know if I would get a new mic because I never heard that. Oh well, thanks so much then. I got a different opinion here. All right, that's logger stats. Oh, that's right, I have to do it on the PC. So 45 for 16 on the first warm-up. Then we did 135 for 12 on the second warm-up. And then we did 165 for 8 on the third warm-up. And then we put on 195, which we accomplished for 10 reps on the first set. It was apparently PR. I don't think it was, but... And then we put 195, we got 8 reps for the 2 next sets. Having to use 2 apps so I just get a rest timer is just kind of annoying. Then we put 200 and we got 8 reps. And then we did 75 for 8 reps on the first bench press exercise. All right, let's go do our second set. I'm sure a rest timer 3. Let's go. That's right, I haven't reviewed my first set, but I will do that on the next one. Your chesticles are solicited on those. Woo! Right, we hit 75 for another 8 reps on here. So our rest timer is now active. Oh yeah. So if we look at the history here, I think it's the heaviest we've put on dumbbells in quite some time. Yeah, like forever. So it's the heaviest we've put on dumbbells. Oh no, we did put 80 pounds for a single back in July. But yeah, 75 pounds for 8, getting our 1 rep max back above 100 or on 100. That is pretty sweet volume, if I might say so myself. E1RM going up on the dumbbells. How about volume? For some reason volume is down, but we are not done. Whew. I can feel the right chest, the right pectoralis major working, so that's good. We have a pretty good chest pump. Oh, we have Martini Monster doing presses right now. Very good presses, very good. She's got a very stable leg drive. That's very good. Very good technique. So our maxes for the squat is 205, bench is 150 through 1 rep max touch and go. Front squat 141, deadlift 235, overhead presses 70 pounds without lifting helmet. Without lifting helmet? There's such a thing as a lifting helmet? I guess this must be an inside joke or something because, yeah. Whew. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She's doing the back activation thing with the band. So band pull aparts to get the rhomboids and traps working. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. She's got a bench shirt, so she might be a bench specialist. And considering her numbers for her size on the bench, on the squat and deadlift, they're not so high, but benching that amount of weight for her size is pretty impressive. All right, let's do a third set of, I think our timer is up. It has not warned me, but yes, the timer is up. Let's go, 75 for another 8. Whew. Oh, might want to switch to cams. If I saw someone in the gym with a helmet would laugh so hard, I would not know it was a joke. Yeah, well, me too. Me too. Oh. All right, let's crush this set so we can move on with the accessories here. That would only be on Halloween. Yeah. Like Halloween gym party. So we're getting 75 for 8 on all 3 sets. That's pretty good. Let's see here. Gotta update. sustaining a 1 rep max of 95 if that were RP 10, but I do have reps in reserve. Probably 2. I do evaluate this as RP 8 work. There we go. That is very impressive form. She really has perfected that bench press to a T. If you want to go and look at it, it's like our Martini Monsters on the fitness channel. Very impressive presses for a lady. She's got the leg drive, she's got the bench, the arch, she's getting the bar path, like very good, very good. She's hitting it very good.
Keep it in your trunk. There you go.
All right, I think our timer is up. Well, she's gone now. She just ended the stream. But still, it was pretty decent. Very, very good form. All right, I am going to go back to fitness and health. See who's streaming in there. Meat prep, 21. Oh, Muse Magic. Let's go look at her Muse Magic. All right, we should now go do our last set of dumbbell bench at 75 pounds. Let's crush this last set. Oh. Forgot to activate the cam, but it's the last set. Oh. All right, that was RP 9, but we got 8 reps. Nonetheless, we're done with the pressing. It was just so depressing. Woo! We are done the presses. 75 pounds for another set of 8. We're going to be moving on to easy curls and reverse grip. Let's hide this Note 9 thing for now. So we're going to be doing reverse grip curls to not only train our bicep, but also train the brachialis and the forearms. And we're going to be supersetting this with easy bar skull crushers to really finish off those tricep of ours. Boom! I lost one of those little clip thingy. We're going to be unloading those dumbbells as we load the other one. Okay, this time we're using the easy bar. That does not mean it is easy. It just means that you have a more neutral grip, which feels easier, but it just trains your bicep differently. All right, on that easy bar, we're supposed to put 60 pounds, I think. Is that what it says there? 60 pounds for both. All right, so for 60 pounds on an easy bar, I think it's going to be 2 10s on each side. But how about we load it? Easy bar, or just say curls. Right, reverse, curls. Working set number 1. Intensity doesn't matter. We are doing 10 reps of 60 pound. 10 reps. There we go. That's it. 2 10s on each side. And I think I'm going to turn this into a circuit where I'll be doing a set of 10 of reverse curls, a set of 10 of skull crushers, and a set of 10 of ab wheel rollouts. And then rest 2 minutes and then do the other circuit another time. Yeah, there we go. That's what we'll do. Oh, I could have used the black ones. I prefer the black ones. They're more stylish. Once you go black, you never go back. All right? All right, so we've got our 60 pound loaded here. We're just gonna unload the dumbbells completely. Here we go. And we get the ab wheel out. We're going to do the ab wheel inside the cage. And I'm going to be using this for our knees. There we go. All right, let's try our first circuit. Reverse grip curls, skull crushers. I think I put the bench on the side, the wrong side, but it's okay. Oh, 10. Skull crushers. Oh. Oh. Relax. was able to push 11 on the skull crushers. Pretty good. Now, let's get those ab wheel out. So I'm starting to do some circuit training here. I kind of feel like Celsi now. Oh, the abs. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not sure I'm gonna get to 10. 8. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's definitely lower than I did last week. Those abs are like screaming right now. And I'm not even going as far as I did last week. All right. We got our first circuit in. How about we edit this and then we put all of them in supersets and have zero rest. And then 1 20-second rest in between with 0 interval. Save that. And go back to training where we did 60-pound reverse curls for 10 reps. Then we did 60-pound tricep extension for 11 reps. And we did 8 reps of ab wheel. Whoa, these abs right now. Whew. We're already done our rest period of 2 minutes, so we're gonna hit that circuit again. Reverse curls, tricep extensions, hitting those, finishing them up, those triceps, and we're completely destroying our abs here with the wheel. Like I haven't done I haven't integrated direct ab work into my programming for 2 years. This is the first block I get to do actual core exercise or direct ab work. And yeah, it's the abs are working. I can just tell you that. All right, let's do enough chatting. I was able to steal a little bit more minutes of rest here, a few seconds. Let's do this. Reverse curls. Five. Oh, we were able to get one more out of this. Yes. We got 11, but that was definitely our P9. Now we're gonna go and stretch our abs again. Strangely, it's my lower abs that hurts a little bit more on this one than last week. Last week was my upper one. So maybe my upper abs are still fatigued. It hasn't recovered, and my lower are now compensating. All right. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want one more. 9. I gotta get that barbell out of there. Gym hazard. Woo. We got another hit on that circuit. 60 for 10 reps. No, 60 for 11 on the second set. 60 for 11 on the skull crushers. And then with 9 reps on the ab roller. We got one more set left in 2 minutes. And then we're gonna be ending the stream. And the stream will have lasted 3 hours. Who's not too bad. And we got some decent chat. We had some decent conversations. We even got 4 raids. No, 2 raids in. Thanks so much for Sandoval Christian who raided my channel. Thanks so much to the other one. I'm sorry, I forgot the name. I will just go back up because I did give him a shout out. And that was Hangry Jacks. Hangry Jacks raided the channel earlier. Thanks so much for the raid and the follows. Oh yeah. And so far, I'm looking at, right now at Muse Magic, which will probably be where we'll be rating, unless you have other suggestions that you would like me to rate to provide support to the fitness and health community. "30 seconds. Those circuits are definitely being very nicely lined up together. " 12 seconds. I don't want to. We are getting buff. Let's go. Tricep and bicep. Last set of curls, reverse grip, hitting that brachialis muscle. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that was 11, but took all of the ATP we had left in the biceps. That was it. No more juice left in the triceps. Completely drained. All right, last set of abs. Let's hope we're gonna have a nice ab pump for when I take off the shirt for the final end credit posing. All right, this is a circuit. You have to do it right away. I like doing it in this cage right now because I can actually get my heels to hook up on the cable post. Oh. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. I'm going to 10, baby. Gah. Oh. Oh. We are done. We're gonna clean up the gym. We are done the workout. I will do a few poses on stream while I clean out. I will put my microphone up here. Hopefully it'll pick up my voice. still pick up my voice. We're gonna attempt to take off the shirt and see if we have a good pump for chest, shoulders, triceps, and abs. And I'm having issues just taking off the shirt. Oh yeah, we got a decent pump. The abs, I'm not flexing them that much. They're still sticking out. All right. My watch is full. We can put it back on. We're gonna be cleaning out the gym, and we're gonna be preparing for a raid. Let's boot the watch. So today was a pretty good session. If you look down there, that was the program that I completed. We did 4 sets of 8 of closed grip bench at 195. The last set I had increased it to 200. Dumbbell bench, we did 75. Thank you, thank you. This was, it's an upper body day, so I couldn't resist to take out the shirt and look at the pump. Whew. Thanks so much, Mitch. I'm going to be doing a few poses as I'm cleaning the gym and preparing to raid, because you have to keep the gym clean. So, put this back on the flat. Next use. Take that in ab ruler in there. That means devil. All right. Let's sit lat pose. Okay, now. Oh. Posing is like is cardio. Posing is cardio. You've been lurking this entire time. Thanks. Well, it's always good to have lurkers around, and you're very welcome to lurk. I'm glad you're lurking on my channel. Thanks so much. I could feel your presence the entire time. You kept me going. Woo! Clean out. Next pose, next pose. What are we going to do for next pose? Back lat spread. Don't really have back. Double bicep. We'll try double bicep pose. Try to be as stylish as Mr. Smith. That guy is like impressive. I can only wish he did those squats like he does. We're going to put this flat. Alright, double bicep pose coming after these safety bars. Alright, double bicep pose. Alright, so he's doing it with 1 foot off, I think. Anchoring his toes in, tracking glutes. So bottom up. I don't have a leg pump, but we'll throw in some legs in there. So facing the camera. Oh, we're a little bit closer together. Oh yeah, really good. Ow! I just got cramped my butt. Oh, I couldn't see. Ow. Blood rushes through my eyes and I just can't see anything. All right, let's get rid of the easy curl. Easy bar. let's replace the bench. There we go. All right, tricep pose. Thanks, Mitch. Yeah, I do like how my triceps are coming out. Especially when the lat pushes into it. It just pops in, and the striations of my delts are still there, even 20 pounds heavier than my leanest. I'm going to try one last pose with a side chest one. It's not my favorite, but I do have to practice what I'm not really good at. So, this is my larger, this is just my smaller head. So I'm going to try and get a larger one to get out. So I'm guessing, yeah, like that. I can get the chest out pretty good. Alright, so let's try it. It's not my biggest bicep, but I think the chest will come out best this side. I'm trying to get the hands to stick out, but I can't. It's not a little bit. Oh, the freaking calf is cramping up, just contracting. The calf, yeah. Calf is coming up, nice. Alright. That's not the one we want to show, but it has to show. Arm up here. Drive it. To your left like that. Alright. How was that? Oh, I think we get. I think I got the chest to come pop up in pretty good. That one. My lat actually freaking cramped up on this one. Whew. But that was the last post for tonight. Practicing it. A huge thank to Sleuth for teaching me all of these. The cramping happens to Sleuth a lot as well. Well, when you do get the cramp, that's because you've got full control of the contraction, and that's a good sign. Well, I think, in my opinion, like I'm no expert in actual bodybuilding poses, but you wouldn't be able to make it cramp if you didn't have good mind-muscle connection in the first place. That's my theory. Like if I do this bicep and I do mindful contraction here, I can cramp this bicep just by increasing the contraction, but on this side, I'm not able to do it. So I know that my mind muscle connection with this bicep needs to be improved. Something's not firing as it is in here. And if you can get your lat to cramp up, then that means you've got really good control of that muscle. Whew. All right. Well, again, huge thanks to Sleuth too. He's not here, but I will give him a shout out anyways, just because I am so thankful that he has taught me these poses that I can now practice, and I just can't wait to shout out to Sleuth. He's not on right now, but stop by his channel. This guy's an awesome guy. thanks again, Strength Luke, for teaching me all these poses. And he's not online tonight. We've got Muse Magic that's on. And so I am going to be rating this Muse Magic's channel, unless somebody else has a better idea. So that's where I'm aiming. On this note, I will start with the credits here. My mic should still be on. But again, thanks so much to everyone who joined the channel today. Thanks to the 2 raiders. Thanks for all of the followers. You are all appreciated. I'm very, very thankful. Stop by anytime, ask any questions, and we will follow on with the people that actually ask for help for losing weight. So thanks so much for reaching out, and then we'll catch you all on the next stream, which will be Monday. And there's a slight chance that my girlfriend will be joining us for a training. So we'll just keep our fingers crossed that she will have free time to do so and join us. Thanks so much. You missed the posing. Good too, but you'll be able to backtrack a little bit to see if you can clip it or check it out. But thanks so much for being there, Hangry Jacks. I will do a pose in the credit screen before we raid. But thanks so much for being there. Thanks for the raid, Angry Jacks. And I'll see you all in the next one, which will be Monday, 4:30 EST. And don't forget, dive first, then quit.
Forget about the past, we destroyed it anyway. I got a lighter in my pocket, but got nothing.
Remove the end credits so we can hear me better. I'll redo the tricep pose for Angry Jack. I'll try and do it closer maybe. There we go. Thanks, man. The last pose was the side chest, which I did. I'm not really good at the side chest one, but there you go. Two last poses for you, my man. Thanks so much. Thank you so much. Also, I give a shout out to Straight Snoop. Go check him out. He actually is the one who taught me those poses, and I could only do that thanks to his help. So stop by his channel, drop him a follow, and for now, we will be rating. Let's see here. We will be rating Muse Magic, strong lady. She is in a slight pose right now. Boy, that's where we're heading. Again, the guys, thanks so much for being there. Thanks very much for your support. Next stream, Monday, 4:30 EST. Hope we see you all there. Thanks again.